Hey guys, Alex here on this last Wednesday of 2022. It's hard to believe that it's the very end of what has been a crazy year full of ups and downs, well, mostly positives. As you can see, just got off route number 10, which is a rush hour only route. And I'm here at Van Horne Avenue and Victoria Park Avenue here in the city's North York Borough. But also on the other side of Victoria Park Avenue, as you guys probably live here in Toronto, you already know that on the east side of Victoria Park Avenue is Scarborough. And yes, we're here in the city's Pleasantview neighborhood, I believe. And it's partly overcast, sunny outside. But we are expecting some friggin' rain for the next few days to close out this year. My dad was telling me something is wrong because you know we're in December. It's still the beginning of winter, but you think we would have been getting a lot more snow. Well, guess what? Looks like Mother Nature lied to us, except for this past weekend around Christmas time when we got tons of snow. Actually, no, Niagara region got a lot more snow than we did. So this is what you're seeing here. I think the rain's gonna wash it away by the next couple of days to end it off. And yeah, today is the 28th of December 2022. I just mentioned last Wednesday of the year, and I'm here. As I just mentioned, we're walking west on Van Horne Avenue, right next to a interesting plaza with a value village, as you probably saw at the beginning. A viewer of mine requested me to film a walking video along Van Horne Avenue, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this to probably Don Mills Road, and I'll try to film a video of my own down Don Mills to Shepherd. The 10 Van Horne route, just filmed right on it. It's only a less than 10-minute bus ride from Don Mills Station. And I've been out for several hours because I met my friend Yahya, whom you've seen in many videos. We did a race together, and then I filmed a ride on the 125, and I also filmed some clips for the Random Clips compilation, which I try to get every week. As we're walking west here, we did pass the public library and a community center, so it is cold outside. Not as brutal as it probably has been past few days. Oh, it's 4 Celsius, but it feels like -1. Well, guess what? It's gonna go up to like 7 either tomorrow or Friday, and then 9 on New Year's Eve. Like, this is a joke. Climate change is real, and climate change resulted. I think I heard on the radio that it has resulted in like billions of dollars in damage because of that. So unfortunately, oh look, there's the bus looping back and heading west on Van Horne. So Pleasantview is a working class, middle class neighborhood. And these are typically homes you would find here in North York. I mean, North York is huge, so you get like interesting, unique homes or typical like bungalows you would see. This here on the left is Pleasantview Secondary, I believe. So again, Van Horne is served by Route 10 Van Horne and Route 169 Huntingwood. Both of these routes are very limited, offer very limited service. The only difference is Route 10 is a rush hour only route, and Route 169 is probably an every hour route every day. So we're just gonna do just that and get moving here. And again, hope you guys are staying warm and staying safe. But most importantly, I hope you guys had a great Christmas holiday season. For those that celebrated, or even anybody who celebrated Hanukkah. Oh, and here's the public library here. You can see a little bit of sunlight over there. Of course, you know, it's getting dark. It's 4:30-ish. Because, you know, winter things. It's 3:35, so it's start of afternoon rush hour. And there is the Pleasantview Community Center. So Pleasantview is all in one word. So, and I think on the other side of Highway 404, which we'll be passing soon, is the Don Valley Village neighborhood. I am not too familiar with this area. But normally I don't get a lot of requests for walking videos, but this one was a bit rare. So for I'm not gonna say his name, but whoever requested it, here you go. Today's your lucky day. I don't even have my gloves with me. Actually, I do, but it's just one side. You know what? I think I'm gonna put that on. I know it may not be so cold, but it might as well be. Also, I wanted to stock up on more walking videos, you know, since it's the holiday season. I feel like I'm starting to run out of walking videos, mainly because, you know, last month I had exams, I was very busy with school, so I couldn't really do much. And then I didn't do much for a couple of days recently because of, you know, Christmas weekend and the winter storm that's slammed Ontario, so I don't go back to school in the next 2 weeks, so gonna use it wisely here. Ending the year on a positive note and starting 2023 as well with high expectations. And yes, there are some very high expectations for this YouTube channel, of course. I did not really expect this YouTube channel to be so popular. Even like a lot of people probably tell their friends, "Oh look, there's the ice skating rink here." Didn't even know that. Look at this. Nobody cleared all this snow here. Jesus, man. And I don't even have my boots. Look how thick this freaking snow is. I gotta step over this crap. I should have worn my old shoes for this. Or I just didn't know. And look, there's a bit more snow as well, but it's not as bad as the one I walked through. And this is Van Horne Park. Yeah, look at this. Not sure what I'll do tomorrow. Yesterday I went to Niagara Falls, and how fitting, because, you know, it was right after Niagara region, as well as nearby Fort Erie and Buffalo, recently got like 70 centimeters. It claimed the lives of 30 people in New York State alone. But no problems there. It was very sunny, but the snow was so thick, it almost went up to my feet. I'm walking a bit slow here. This is just ridiculous. I could have just walked on the other side there, because they got their sidewalks clear. Why didn't they do it here? Like, that is beyond me. I think we're out of this now, I hope. Yeah, there we go. You can see the little condos right by Don Mills and Shepherd over there. That's near the Fairview Mall. We are about to go over Highway 404, which becomes the Don Valley Parkway, just south of here. Actually, yeah, further south at Highway 401. I guess they would consider this the northeast end of the city. Not a lot of people in this part here, but certainly at the skating rink, as you guys saw. But yeah, as I mentioned, so as I was saying, yes, went to Niagara Falls. I did film 2 walking videos, and I filmed 2 videos on Niagara Falls Transit. Well, actually, the main reason why I went there yesterday was to try and catch one of the last remaining Detroit Diesel Orion 7s, but unfortunately they weren't in service when I was there. And then when I got home and checked Transy, they were in service because, you know, it was rush hour. So fortunately, no luck, but I still rode Niagara Falls Transit anyway, and I did film some random clips. And because of the cold and the blizzard it's really making the falls itself look so different. I saw on Block TL a photo of it, showed the water was brown. It looks so like ugly. That's to be expected. But it's not going to be easy for anybody living in that area to get out of that snowstorm. So best wishes to you guys over on the other side of Buffalo, which is an hour and a half's drive from here. I haven't even been there yet. I really want to go there. Let's check out the rat race here. Yeah, that is to be expected. The southbound lanes of the 404 are slow. I think because it's just like north of the 401. Surprisingly, the northbound lanes are moving quite well. I bet you it's a lot slower before it hits the 401 when it's the Don Valley Parkway. I know I'm walking into the sun, but it's not that bad at all. It's not that we're over Highway 404. We're pretty much halfway through this walking video. And after this, I'm going to try and film my own walking video down Don Mills Road, down to Shepherd, and I think that'll be it for the day. I was thinking of doing a video where I go through my analytics again. Because if I did it a half a year ago, which was back in June, because it was halfway through the year, I could do this again and even reflect on how much this channel has grown over. Because, you know, I hit 1,000 subscribers 3 months ago, and now I'm at 1,200. And my goal is probably to hit 2,000 by next year. I guess we will see about that. I really appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, and of course viewing my content. It's definitely going to be a lot more walking videos to come in the new year, as well as more public transportation. Oh, and you guys probably know one of my inspirations or influencers, you know, Elton McFall, aka Retro Old School. When he did his video, when he went through the comments and even gave me a shout out because I commented on him and he was reading that aloud, I think it prompted me to do that as well. So maybe I'll do that video Friday morning, the day before the last day of the year. And no, I don't have any New Year's plans, unfortunately. Probably the same boring stuff. I don't even think I'd be allowed to go downtown and watch the fireworks at the waterfront or at Nathan Phillips. I think since COVID, I don't think the city wants to do any more celebrations at Nathan Phillips. I don't know if it's because of COVID past few years, but even regardless, if you go to Nathan Phillips for the New Year's celebrations, there's not gonna be much. It'll probably be practically dead. Here's Kings Lake Road. I think we passed Edmonton Road earlier. I forgot to mention the street names. Edmonton, like Edmonton, Alberta. Cool. Yeah, this really looks like a very quiet neighborhood. If only the transit was like much more frequently. I bet you by the time I get to Don Mills Road, I'm going to see that same bus. 3182, I believe. And I think I'll stay on this side of Van Horne. I don't really feel like crossing over. Look how thick the snow is. I think where I live, there's not much anymore. And the north end is just like getting so much. Here's Houston Crescent, like Houston, Texas. Even this street is half busy. Residential streets can be filled with traffic too. I know, like, McCowan Road, Morningside Avenue, Keel Street, just to name many. And that's predominantly where even bus routes serve some underserved neighborhoods, like this area, for example. On the positive note, you're halfway between two express routes, respectively. One on Daw Mills to the west and on Victoria Park to the east. I think my battery's now at 2 bars because I filmed because I charged before I went on Route 125, and then 110. If I could just exit here. Yep, there we go, 2 bars. So by the time I get to Shepherd, I'm going to like run out of juice. I'm just gonna call it quits. Okay. North York, as I mentioned, North York is huge. You know where I want to do a walking video next, residentially? Probably where Richard lives in Brookhaven, in the Brookhaven, Amesbury district. See if I could take him up with that next week. I wanted to meet him this week, but I thought it would be pretty busy this week, not only with YouTube, but seeing friends and stuff. I don't even know. I've asked one person, if we could hang out like sometime this week or next week, but still gotta get back to me. Here's Hobart Park. Hobart? Never heard of that name before. Oh, there's a old lady riding her bike on the sidewalk, which is illegal, so you're on YouTube. Hope the police sees this. Actually, I caught some illegal things. When you're doing these videos, you never know what the hell you're going to see. So it's just crazy. Like most of the time, like I see like people riding their bikes on the sidewalk. I get which is illegal. And then I think I saw like close calls and like red light runners and stuff like that. Again, people need to know how to be freaking safe because there's been like a lot of impaired driving, involved accidents. Man, you do not want to be one of those people. Because if you're really speeding this fast on a busy street or even at night, and you cause an accident, no sympathy for you, because it's your fault. You should not be on the road. And if you're watching this, you're a selfless prick. Don't ever do this if you're driving. And this is why I'm never going to drive, because people can be assholes, you know? It just pisses me off when people don't obey the road safety regulations. I know the OPP and Toronto Police, they're doing their best to enforce it, but a whole lot of things could be better. And the fact that people are still speeding on such residential streets like this here, it's not good. So get your shit together, idiot drivers. I bet you there's probably 1 or 2 idiot drivers are seeing this. Well, too bad I roasted you, because what you're probably doing is illegal and is risking someone's safety. Oh well, don't like my big mouth? Don't watch this video. And look, it's the same bus again. It's the same one! I told you I'd see this again. And then we got some typical apartments. Wonder how this bus driver here is tired of just driving the same 7-minute route over and over and over again. Look, there she is again. I bet you when it comes to driving shorter routes like Route 14, 10, 109, 77, 55, I bet you think every 2 hours you think they would change their shifts at like respective subway stations. Because honestly, again, as I mentioned, I would never be a driver. I would never work for being a bus driver. Dealing with like the road safety and customers, stuff like that. But still, I don't know if my uncle used to be a bus driver. I don't know if he didn't really like driving the bus, because typical things that you would hear or see. But I think Look, I lost my train of thought. I don't know if bus drivers assigned to divisions choose, like, I don't know if they're able to choose, like, what route they want to operate on, or if their division just randomly assigned. I don't even know how that works. But here we are, Don Mills Road. I'm gonna end this video here and start a new one. And yeah, so guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more walking videos like this. And if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. And of course, stay tuned for more all things transportation here in Toronto and Ontario. Well, let's zoom in on the street sign here, and I think I'm just gonna end this and start a new one. Take care, guys. Happy holidays, happy New Year. See you on the next one. Peace out, adios, sayonara. Bye-bye.